So I thought in this video we'll check out Chinatown in Kuala Lumpur itself. So the place is also known as Kwai or Petaling Street. Anyway, the good news is that Chinatown is very accessible by train now, and you can either take the MRT or the LRT. Get off at the Pasar Seni station and you're in Chinatown already.
I think you guys would have probably guessed it, right? We would have hit Petaling Street at one point or another. Couldn't avoid that. But from what I've heard is that a lot has changed in this area because they've done a quick revamp and they've got a lot of new blood coming in, offering a lot of new food. So I don't know, that's what I read on the internet anyway. So I'm actually quite curious today. I just want to find out.
So basically the whole idea is to really encourage younger people to come out and start their own business in trade rather than letting them waste their time trying to be YouTubers or even watching too much YouTube videos.
Okay, you got your traditional stuff, which is all the jewelry and all your clothes and all that. Hey, you've got bathing aid too. Check it out. All right. Maybe a giveaway for that, perhaps?
And this is the very popular soya bean place, guys. And I think it must be my lucky day because there's literally no queue. So I'm going to get me a drink now.
It's okay. It's okay for a hot day. Shit, man, I don't know why I keep choosing these times, man. It is so hot. It's hot as hell. Let's go find something to eat now.
Oh, I really like this one. This is just a simple Apom, and you can literally just get a few of these and walk around and eat and check out other food. So I'm going to get me one of these. See? Simple, paper thin, and very yummy.
It's like a Chinese sweet cracker sort of thing. Sort of very delicate flavor. Easy to eat.
So I've always been very fascinated with this. This is dragon beard candy, and that's a piece of honey he has in his hand. So what he's gonna do is he's basically gonna mix it with flour, and he's gonna pull it where it basically looks like, string and all. I'm not sure how he does it, but what he's gonna do is he's gonna mix it with some crushed peanuts, and he's gonna just keep pulling this thing, and he's gonna serve it in small bite-sized candies. And this is what the end product looks like, guys. Dragon beard candy. Bite-sized and with peanuts inside.
Sticky, chewy. Very chewy. I think what's really interesting about Petaling Street is that you can come here any time of the day. It is still packed, nevertheless, irregardless,
Okay, so this is something else that's caught my attention. Basically the Leek Pie, which looks a lot more like a pasty. It's probably a Chinese pasty of some sort. Well, anyway, only one way to find out. This is what the Leek Pie looks like, and I kid you not, it's actually quite heavy and dense. So if someone tries to actually rob you, you can literally hurl it at that person and it's just going to injure him. The texture itself feels a bit like, it's very close to bread. And there's obviously a lot of greens inside, and I can see some egg. And also, it looks like it's like some sort of noodle, like vermicelli sort of thing.
Alright, let's taste. It's got like garlic, it's got a lot of garlic. This one has like vermicelli, I think. Noodles. And I think there's egg, hang on. There are egg bits. So it's basically a deep fried dough, right? With flour, a lot of garlic, eggs, and bihun. Personally, I think that this one is a bit of a full meal. I think what it needs is that it needs a bit of you need some sort of sauce, maybe a chili sauce or something. Maybe they have it, I don't know.
It's 5:30 p.m. now, all the shops are fully open, and I can tell you the crowd is really coming in and it is all business from here.
Mango, marinated. Pickled mango. Whoa. lot of flavor. Thank you. With Assam. This is with Assam.
This one is mango, guava, and pineapple.
Oh, okay. So traditionally we see it with guava, but this one they also have it mango and also with pineapple. Interesting. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Interesting.
This one really caught my attention, guys. This is basically a stall that sells everything salted egg, okay? So they've got salted egg prawns, they've got salted egg chicken, they've got their mushrooms and all that. It almost feels like we've discovered the holy grail or something. I mean, we have got to try this, guys. I mean, look at this guy work. I'm gonna go with the deep fried salted egg prawns because that seems to be like the most popular thing in the menu right now.
It's quite a crowd there. You can tell from the back. It's quite a crowd. So, hey guys. First, I thought it was bigger. No, these are shrimps, not really prawns. But okay, let's try. Oh. Beer snack, beer snack. This one made the trip alone worth it.
These are quite interesting. Rice cakes coated in crushed peanuts and also black sesame. Okay, let's just give these a go.
What really attracted my attention was the green one. So this is quite unusual. I've not really tried this one. This one's with, I think it's a green bean or green peas. I'm not sure. We'll find out. I don't know about this one, guys. Let's try the traditional peanut version instead. You know, maybe call me old-fashioned, but I'm gonna stick to the norm. The taste is just ordinary. I think what this thing does not have going for it is the texture. It's not that chewy texture that you expect it to have. It's more like that. I don't know. I think he brought it. I don't know. It's just a bit squishy. I guess you can't win them all, guys. Let's try something else. This one it's okay at best. I think I won my money back, man. The only reason actually I decided to try that was because, you know, it had that word Taiwan. And I've been so excited all day because, you know, I read that it's going to be like a whole Taiwan street and all. So, definitely. I think we can find better ones.
Okay, so these guys were definitely drawing a crowd. I mean, the queue was actually getting quite long, so I had to go check them out. So this is basically fried oysters, better known as Hokkien. And look at the size of the oysters, guys. These are huge.
Alright, I think this one is worth queuing up for. Let's find out, guys. I managed to get it at last, my turn. And you know what? I actually hardly line up for food, but so really excited about this one. Just looking at the size of the oysters, holy cow. So let's find a spot now, get some water, and check out what this one's like. So this is what I'm looking at, guys. The Hokkien, it's kind of big, but maybe, well, actually it was a lot bigger just now when I was frying it. I think it shrank. And I'm pretty sure these guys didn't swap it because, you know, I was there all the time. I was literally just lining up, waiting for these guys. But you know what? Let's not talk too much. Try. Okay, first taste. It's actually not bad. I like it. And I can't stop eating, man. This is actually quite nice. And it's got that slight burnt taste that, I mean, call me weird, but that slight burnt taste that I like. So I think this one would actually elevate the taste. Here you go, bring on the heat. Okay, start with this first. Ooh. Okay, let's go. Better. Oh, very spicy chili. Okay, maybe not too much of this chili because I think if you put too much of the chili, it kind of manipulates the taste a bit too much. It doesn't complement per se. If today's episode was like a comparison, I think it's a close tie between the salted egg prawns that I had and the Hokkien. This Hokkien is it's got standards. I like it. This is good, guys. I think you should come down and try this one. And it's not like some places where you go to, where you can barely taste the oyster, and they give you like really small pieces that, come on. This one is worth the money. You know what? That Hokkien just now is really good. I think that one tap out a lot of Hokkiens out there in KL and PJ. To me, by my standards, by Tummy Trails TV standards. I mean, if you ask me, right, the best way to actually describe Petaling Street is chaotic for sure. But at the same time, it's also quite organized in its own respect. So I guess if you ask me to describe Petaling Street in one word, the word is chaotic. If you ask me to describe Petaling Street in two words, it's organized chaos, which is, I don't know, it sounds a bit of like an oxymoron. But it is what it is, guys.
So I think it's time to walk off some of the food that we ate. I want to take you guys to another tourist attraction that's just around the corner. You're gonna like this place.
Okay, so here we are, Jalan Panggong. And this place is actually quite interesting because it actually has got a fair bit of history behind it.
So this place is also known as Kwai. In the old days, this was basically a notorious place where a lot of vice was happening. I don't want to get into the details, but today it is a very Instagrammable place. Lots of young people hanging out, taking pictures and all that. So this place is definitely worth checking out. I mean, the artwork on the wall, you can definitely appreciate it. I mean, take a closer look at this one. What's this one supposed to be? What the hell? Oh, okay, it's a barber's chair. I actually thought it was like an electric chair or something. Sorry, guys. And I think there's like a bar or a restaurant here in this alley. Hang on, let's go find out. Okay, it's some sort of like a coffee joint or a bar. Hang on. Oh, I think it's a bar, guys. And in case you plan to visit a place, the name of it is called the Concubine.
So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the tour around Petaling Street and also checking out concubines for the day. Whew. I'm stuffed and it's dark and I want to head home. So as usual, we've got more videos coming up. If you enjoyed watching today's video, consider subscribing, give us a thumbs up and hit that bell. And I will see you in the next one. Ciao.